Most cities, I know Los Angeles, has what they call public access TV. I'm going to have to find out from her how she managed to, how you get on that. But she has a show called Karen's Restaurant Review. And we thought you'd like to meet her. Would you welcome Karen Salkin? You really dressed up for this, didn't you, tonight?
Yes, I figured it was a dress of shares, and I bought it at her garage sale.
You're kidding.
So she really had a garage sale.
That's what I read in the paper.
Yeah, and so I got invited. It was invitation only. They had to find someone else her size.
Was this a good buy? I mean.
It was a real good. You want to know prices?
Well, I want it. It's probably a very expensive dress.
It was $1,500, but for me, $75. That's
a
good, right?
Yeah. Now, I saw you, I've seen your show before. It's
you have?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah. And
you and my family.
You do have a lot of energy. Do you have many viewers? I mean, have you figured out how many people watch your show?
No, well, some people here, I guess. Yeah. No, I know that there's a market of 100,000 people, but I get fan letters from a lot of people.
Yeah. Now, this is what they call public access. How do you get on?
You pay.
You pay?
Yes, you have to have a boyfriend who has some money who says, I'll go on the air. My boyfriend's tired of hearing me talk all the time.
Yeah.
So to him, you know, he wants to hear me talk to everybody else. So not everyone else wants to hear me talk to them. But he said,
That's all right, just go right ahead.
I know, but I have to tell you one thing before. I know I have to finish telling you that. But a few years ago, I've been dying to tell you this for years. I've been talking to you for years, but
really?
You don't know about it.
Yeah.
I've been in when I go to sleep, when I wake up.
Really?
You're not there. No, he's not there. My boyfriend is. My boyfriend says, why do you keep calling me Johnny?
Right. So he funded you, in a way.
Yes, but I want to tell you this one thing. I know I'm not supposed to interrupt anybody, but I can do, well, anyhow, a few years ago, there was a Christmas party here. You weren't here then either. You're never here when I'm here. Oh. But anyhow, I saw this stage, and I came and I sat down, and I practiced talking to everyone, and I was telling the make-believe audience that I was here a few years ago doing this.
Yeah.
And then I had my friends come out and surprise me. You know, like how Burt Reynolds surprises, everyone surprises people, and I went, oh, look who's here.
So you kind of rehearsed for this.
Yes.
And here you are.
It was like a few years ago.
So. What does it cost to get on public access?
$35.
You pop for $35 to get your show.
Yeah.
Do you have an audience? You have an audience?
6 people.
6 people?
Yeah. So, I mean, no, more would come if I invited them. I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not. This is like what?
You do this once a week? It's 500 people.
I do it. This is so exciting. Okay, I do it. Still haven't got over.
I come to work feeling that way every day. Walk in here and I say, this is so, I really do. Never gotten over it. Well, I'm glad.
This is the most exciting thing.
It cost me $35.
That's right.
It cost me nothing.
So now
I don't know.
You review, let me jump in here somewhere. You review restaurants.
Supposedly.
Supposedly review restaurants.
I do review restaurants, but it's a half-hour show with no commercials. So I get to talk for a whole half hour in a row. That's why I'm not used to somebody else talking to me, so jump in.
Oh, that's all right. Just give me a little nod when you come to the end of a sentence, you just go something like that, and I'll... But one of the things you do is you review. It's called Karen's Restaurant Reviews, right?
Yes, but I do. My boyfriend had always wanted me to do a public access show because public access is really good for people who want to do something and no one else will give them a job.
Absolutely.
So all they have to do is, people would always say to me, you must be good for something, but they never figured out what.
Well, it was.
So, yes. So, well, some figured it out.
Well, your boyfriend obviously knows. So... Come on. No.
It's just the dress.
What are your qualifications as a restaurant critic?
I have a mother who taught me how not to...
Nobody can fight that. That's...
No, that was the first...
solid credentials.
I have a mother... You're so funny.
Well... That's why I get more than $35 a week.
That's why I don't even get the $35.
Oh, that's right. You pay the $35.
He doesn't pay me.
That's right. I got it now.
Well, one of these days, someone... You're paying me.
You have a mother?
Yes, you are. I have a mother who...
I envy you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people have all
now
the
I'm going to
breaks.
feel terrible. Do you have a mother?
Is she a...
I have Ed's mother.
Is she an expert on food?
No, she taught me how to not cook. And then
I
people
see.
have to take you out to restaurants.
Okay.
You say to guys, I would make dinner for you, but I don't know how to cook.
Yeah.
And then they say, oh, you poor little thing, let me take you out.
All right.
You see, and so you go out to
Okay.
dinner.
Now, you go to restaurants of your own choosing? Did they try to bribe you at all and say, hey, if you give us a good review, you know, we'll give you a free meal?
Yeah, a few people bribed me to,
You can't do
to
that, you
mention
see.
me on your show.
You can't do that. You see,
No, they
that's
didn't real
conflict of
bribes. They gave
interest.
me like a hamburger.
Yo, for a
That's it.
hamburger, you can't.
No, that's it.
no.
But what they do is a lot of restaurants.
Not for a hamburger. You can't get national television.
Right? No. How about 2 and a hot dog?
Well, then maybe we can do business.
Now, what was I going to
I
tell
don't
you?
know.
I never know what I'm talking about. I was
Well,
hoping you knew.
No, it can make a difference. It's not important. What restaurant? If I was going to go out, so I'm going out to dinner tonight. Have you found it?
With whom?
This wasn't an offer. Excuse me.
Oh, okay. No, I'm busy after the show.
Oh, that's
so.
good. Have you found a new little place to
Yes.
go? A little place that might be exciting? You can
Yes,
tell
I
us
have
about?
wonderful places.
Okay, give me a for instance.
Really, my new favorite place is back on Broadway in Santa Monica. It's a little place. The guy used to have Ocean House Cafe on the beach. I guess Ocean House would be on the ocean, right? Okay. So, and then he moved to Santa Monica, and he has really good food.
What
and
kind
so,
of food?
But everyone asks me. I'm not that much of an expert. It's food. That's all I know.
How can you get away with reviewing a restaurant saying they serve food? I can tell you that. What kind of a review is that? They have food. I know they have food. What kind of food is it?
Has it already been eaten?
Yeah, what is it? Is it pre-digested food or
No,
what?
it's good food. Good food.
Good food, all right. What is the special? What's the specialty of the house?
Specialty is like chicken and rice with stuff in it.
With stuff in it. Don't get too technical for me now.
I don't know names.
You don't hear James Beard say, hey, it's got stuff in it. I want to know. You can't say chicken's got stuff in it.
Okay, it has.
Is that the way you order? You go and give me some chicken with some stuff in it? Come on, Karen, give me a break
No,
here.
it has like, I never
Is this a la
asked them. I
carte
just
or,
did it. No, this is why I like them, because for a good little price, they also give you crudité, which wouldn't you like to know what that is?
Well, that's a vegetable bowl.
You know what crudité? No one ever knew. This is great. I didn't know.
What kind of slobs watch your show? Don't... Sure, that's with the tomatoes and the vegetable and the carrot sticks. That crudité,
Right,
yeah,
yes.
right, okay.
And jicama.
Yeah, well, no,
Yes.
jicama, I'm not...
It's spelled with a J. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
mean that?
yeah, okay.
It looks like jicama, but...
So, aren't you get the crudité?
And you get a good little salad or a good little soup.
Yeah.
And then you get the meal with vegetable. I'm so hungry. I'm
Yeah.
going to pass out, but I can't breathe in the
Right.
dress.
So
I
what
haven't eaten
what would be the tab for this?
Like $9.95.
Well, that's
not
very
bad,
reasonable
right?
nowadays.
And fabulous chocolate desserts.
Chocolate dessert.
If anybody wants me to do anything, they put chocolate in front of me. I'm theirs.
Yeah. Well, that's
Not like that. No, I don't
What
mean
happens
like that.
when
If they
you-
want me to review, that's all I meant.
What happens when you wrap a restaurant? I saw you one day and you were really tearing into a place.
If they're really...
Well, I don't know what it was, but you were really giving it a hard time.
Oh, well, I said one place had bad service and one place had vile food.
Right.
And no one has vile food. Really, I hope no one's here from the no one, but
Well,
really,
they may hear about it, yes.
they can. Yeah, somebody was selling cable TV, and they wrote me a letter and said they knocked at someone's door and said, "Would you like to buy cable TV?" And the woman said, "I heard someone's bad mouthing my restaurant, so no,
Yeah.
thank you."
Okay.
And so I felt guilty.
Do you go
but
back
it's
and give them
just-
a second chance?
If they're really bad.
Do you ever
and
go in the kitchen and see what the kitchen looks like?
I try to avoid it. I don't want to know anything about kitchens because my boyfriend told me something terrible that happens in kitchens, but I don't want to tell in case waiters didn't think to do it on their
let's not do
own.
that.
There are some like bad thing. I did go back at a kitchen. Wait, can I get sued if I say something bad about a kitchen?
Well, it depends.
Will you get sued or will I?
You're going to get sued.
Okay.
I'm covered, baby, for all contingencies. I only get sued off the show, never on the show.
Then I won't say. I went.
No, maybe you better not mention the place.
Okay.
Just
But
say there was
I went
a place.
back. They serve ice cream and special hot fudge stuff in Hollywood, if anyone knows.
Right.
And I went to the bathroom, which you have to go through the kitchen. That could make you sick right there. But anyhow, they had taken all the hot fudge dishes and turned them upside down and were emptying them into like a joint vat. And I was thinking, is that what they give to the next people then? I didn't understand
know.
that.
Maybe
so
they're just
after
getting
that,
rid
I
of it.
said, oh, I never
Yeah.
thought of that. So
What did
am I
you do,
boring anyone?
No, I'm
Are
just
you
going to
gonna
serve
hit
him up.
me? Okay.
Have you ever been sued? Has anybody ever gotten really angry and threatened to?
Well,
You better not, if you have something pending, better not mention it.
No, no one sued me. I sue some people.
What did you do?
But I don't
What
wanna
did you
talk
do
about it.
before this?
I'm glad you asked. I used to be in a circus. I was the divided...
You used to be in the
This sounds
circus?
like, don't I look like a normal grown-up
Sure.
person? Not so grown-up.
What did you do
right?
in the circus?
I was the divided lady. I'd get into a box and they'd cut me up. And I was the star of the sideshow.
You work with a magician.
Yes, and he, yeah, magician. They told everyone I was a world-famous contortionist. I was in the fetal position. And they said, come pay extra money and come up and see the great position.
Yeah.
I said, they're going to kill me when they see the fetal
No, that's
position.
right.
I mean, what's the big deal? And they'd all look in and scream and faint. I mean, like I'm just, you
That's
know. like
good training for a restaurant critic, though.
That's, no. Well, the guy,
I mean,
no, the food
Julia
just-
Child started that way. She was a human cannonball. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Karen, I wish you well in your show.
Thank you so much.
Are you booked right through? You got a good firm contract, and you're going to keep doing it?
It's my own show. I'm going to do it until I
Your
get
boyfriend
a
runs out of-
sitcom or a movie, right? Or that's right, if my boyfriend runs out of money, we're in a lot
Okay.
of trouble. Then I can find somebody else to pay.
Yes. Well,
I'll take all offers.
yeah, it's nice having you here.
Thank you. It was the most wonderful thing in the entire world being here, really. You're not supposed to thank people. I was going to kiss your feet when I came out,
No,
but they suggested
No, not necessary.
maybe after the show.
Chevy, I suppose you feel the same way, don't you?
I kissed him earlier.
Good night.